Hello and welcome to episode 11 of the Kansas City Royals franchise here on MLB The Show. And I wanted to play this last game, but there's no point. We're just going to simulate it. We get the win, 4-3, but that's not the point. Season's over. Let's take a look. Bobby Witt Jr. led the league in doubles. That was it for the league leaders. Awards, Trout won it. Gavin Cross was third in Rookie of the Year, which is nice to see. Nate Eaton won Gold Glove at third base. Ian Happ was close. And Bobby Witt was close at DH. Silver Slugger for catching. Melendez was second. And that's basically it. So, let's take a look at statistics. Leading the team in hits was Pasquantino. Home runs, Melendez. RBIs, Bobby Witt. Stolen bases, Bobby Witt. Let's see. MJ Melendez walked a lot. Bobby Witt had 51 doubles. Let's see. WAR, Pasquantino led the team in WAR. Scope struck out a lot. Let's see. Anything else? No. Starting pitching, Mason Barnett was solid. Odorizzi, Lyles, Dylan Coleman was good. Zerpa led the team in strikeouts. Teams pitched was Anthony Bass with 77. And that's basically it. So, let's go to the offseason here. And first off, let's see who wins the World Series. The Padres defeat the Astros in the World Series, which is cool. And here we go. So, none of these guys we're gonna bring back. Our staff. We need another hitting coach. And I think it's gonna be Everett Kaiser. I'm gonna give him this. No, I'm gonna give him more than that. I'm gonna give him 5.5 million. And I also have to give, and we need a guy in the farm system. So that will be David Sanders, I guess. Give him 6 million, I guess. Okay, so simulate to free agency. Derek Hall. No. Accepted the offer. And accepted the offer. So that's good. So, teams are trying to trade for Bobby Witt. I'm not really too sure why, but they are. And, yeah, I'm not sure what makes them think they're going to get Bobby Witt, but they think they are. So, we'll let them do that, I guess, but, yeah, we gotta bring back everyone here. I'm definitely gonna bring back Mazzucato, Daniel Vasquez, Bernardo Fernandez, of course. He didn't have a great season, if we think about it, but gotta bring him back, even though his rookie year was not really what we expected, if I'm being honest. We did expect a little bit more out of him, but maybe it was just his first season, getting his feet wet, you know what I mean? So, free agency. Here we go. Do we want to make any big moves? I don't think so. I think we're going to keep it low-key. But if there is like a player that we do see potential in, we will go for him. But I think we just keep it on the low. This next season is what? 2025 it will be. So, yeah, so 2025 it will be. So, Bobby Witt sucked, yep. We're good there. I definitely want to bring in some relievers, I think, and some younger relievers, like Caleb Ferguson, for 5 years. I think is a solid move. He pitched very good last year with Arizona. So I think that's a good move. Tanner Scott is another lefty that I would be fine with bringing in for 16 mil. And then I think Jordan Hicks will be the last reliever that we go for. Because, yeah, the bullpen clearly needed work. And that's what I do want to upgrade. Starting pitching, a guy like Soroka is decent. He's young. But a guy I think I might go for is Eric Lauer. Looks solid. 80 overall. He's not going to ask for too much money. And yeah. So I think we're going to give Eric Lauer a deal. And then if we look at the team, what do we think we need? Catcher, I think we're good. Melendez. First base, Pasquantino, we're good. Second base. See, here's where you get we could use a second baseman. But we have Fernandez who could play second base. Shortstop, we're good. Third baseman, I think Caden Wallace will probably be there. And in the outfield, we will have Hap for the next few years. Juan Maldonado, Gavin Cross, Morales, Luis Baez. So yeah, we have outfielders. I think maybe a third baseman wouldn't be bad. Maybe a Eugenio Suarez type player. Or like an Orlando Arcia. Maybe that's not too shabby. 33 million. And yeah, maybe Francisco Mejia, I think will also give an offer to. So we had a decent free agency, I would say. This is everybody that we are offering. And yeah. This is everybody we're giving offers to. Eric Lauer, Hicks, Arcia, Ferguson, Mejia, and Tanner Scott. So, now let's start to simulate a little bit. Corbin Burns to the Giants. Danny Jansen to the Cubs. Let's see, have we gotten anyone yet? Don't tell me we lost. Oh, wait, that's tender contracts. Oops. Signed. So we got Hicks, we got Arcia, we got Ferguson. Eric Lauer is still offered. I think we lost the other people. So I think we're going to go and grab another catcher here. Let's grab Roberto Perez. And Victor Caratini. Oh wait, that's way too much money. Never mind, we're good. Nobody's offering Alonso, but we're just going to let that go. And, yeah. Let's continue simulating. Andres Munoz to the Rangers. Wow. Actually, I do want to check if one thing is on. Boat specific trades. Okay, so we have 43 players on our 40-man, so we gotta cut down to 3 players. It's gonna be Tapera, Derek Hall, and Jake Odorizzi, I guess. Okay, so we're good there. Last day, free to the Dodgers. Bueller to Detroit. Luis Robert to the White Sox. Now we have 41 players. I'm not sure who keeps getting added here. We're going to let Anthony Bass go. And Rule 5 draft, I would like to go into the Rule 5 draft. Just to see if anything is there. If we have any picks. Do we not have any picks? Okay. Well, I guess we don't. Pete Alonso to the Diamondbacks, a very cheap offer. Bregman to Detroit. Tyler O'Neill to the Guardians. Kershaw to the Mets. Soto to the Marlins. Wow. Yeah, this is crazy. And Glasnow to the Dodgers to end off the free agency. And we've made it to spring training. So we're just going to simulate the first game. Okay. So, made it to spring training. Here's what the team's looking like. It's going to be Lauer, Ober, or we could just go like this. Pitching rotation is Bailey Ober, Zerpa, Bubic, Barnett, Scott, and then we're going to have Lauer, Mazzucato. Yeah, so the pitching staff looks much better. This is just spring training, so it's all over the place right now. But, yeah, so we have decent starting pitching, I guess I would say. Relievers definitely got better, too. Ferguson, Scott, Hicks made a lot of moves there, getting relievers. We got Mejia and Roberto Perez as well. First base is going to be Pasquantino. Second base will be Arcia. Jonathan Scope, I guess. Third base will be Nate Eaton. I actually want to turn Scope into a third baseman. If I can. General. How would I do this? Primary position, third base. So, yeah, his overall, I think, goes up when he's a third baseman. So that's good. And then we're going to have Bobby Witt at short with Garcia. Bernardo Fernandez still in Double-A with Ian Happ. And probably Maldonado, maybe, honestly, might start. And then Luis Baez, maybe. So, we will see. But opening day will be in the next episode. I would like to hop into some spring training games, though. So, let's just hop into this game and player lock someone. Who do we want to try out? We could try out Orlando Arcia. Scope. I don't know. Let's see if we could get some other players here. Has people been sent down already? Pasquantino's still up here. What about Matthew Morales? Yeah, he's up here. Okay. So, what's our record? 7-14. Ouch. Let's see who's hitting right now. Ian Happ. That's really good to see. That Ian Happ is playing good. Who's pitching well? Britton. Has he even pitched yet? No innings pitched. Jordan Hicks is pitching really good, which is good to see. Barnett's pitching good. Even Mazzucato's not pitching horrible. Let's see, who do we want to start with? Ober, Scott, Barnett. Okay, let's go right here. And let's player lock with someone. Is it the same lineup? Yeah, it's pretty much the same lineup. Let's player lock with Orlando Arcia here in a spring training game and just see what happens. Okay, so here we go. Mason Barnett gets to go for the one of the final games here. We are using Orlando Arcia, and he's playing right field here. Okay, right field for Arcia. Honestly, I wanted to play more spring training games, but I probably just simulated a little too fast. So yeah, here's Arcia. First three guys down on base. That's good to see. Facing the Cubs here. Ball 1-2 Arcia. I think this was a very underrated move for us. He could play a lot of positions. He will just, fill in anywhere you need him. So, it's really good to have Arcia here on the team. And, yeah. And that fastball is way missed by Arcia. Good swing, though. He was just off on it. And now the 1-2. Fly ball to center field. The runner's going to move to third. So a productive out for Arcia. And yeah, his first at-bat was solid. I like his stance. I like his swing. I think he should have a good season with us for sure.
Swings through that one.
Tyone's still pitching here into the fourth inning.
Umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so.
Rainy day here
in
in Arizona for one of the final spring training games for both teams. But yeah, I think Garcia was a great move in my opinion. He's not too old. He's a fringe 80 overall, and he's gonna play great defense. He could play anywhere you need him to. So I think Garcia was a great move, but Daniel Vogelbach, wow. He destroyed that baseball. Wow. Now Dansby. Dansby at the plate facing Kyle Gibson. That's going to be routine. Hopefully Kyle Gibson could have a solid year for us. That would be very nice. Garcia facing Julio Urias now on the Cubs. It's weird. Garcia cracks that one to center field, but it's going to be a flyout. So he got pinch hit for. It's Justin Dean facing Justin Dunn. We're just going to pitch here, or quick manage. Matthew Morales at the plate, and he walks. But that's going to do it for this spring training game, unless maybe we could come back now.
And this one ends with
so we lose this game 6-4, but it's a spring. Doesn't really matter. Barnett did not have a great game. It's alright. So let's simulate these final two games. 7-19 record in spring training. Stats. Ian Happ led the team in hits. I'm trying to see how, yeah, Morales had a good spring. So, he's going to debut, I think, hopefully make make the team to start the season. So, Jordan Hicks was good. So, yeah, I'll see you guys at episode 12 for opening day.